Hey, so here's day 100 of building Mercury to 10K MRR. So those of us who are building on Shopify and other ecosystems, Shopify made headlines by approving 1,000 apps in the last 1 week, which means that 1,000 new apps have come into the market. Of course, I'm sure vibe coding is helping for all of this, but this also means that for an app like Mercury, Shopify App Store does not act as a discovery channel, right? So earlier it used to be a discovery channel where we got some amount of installs, but now we are seeing this dwindling installs on the App Store purely because the number of apps that have been shipped. Right, so if we go back in 2021 when we first launched Sante, which was the first SMS app on Wix, we would constantly get installs from the App Store, right? Like there were hardly any apps, people were discovering app stores, but now what they are doing is they are essentially maybe asking ChatGPT or the Shopify AI itself, the Shopify sidekick to recommend apps, and that is where maybe all the installs are going. So what are we doing? So we are reaching out to customers via email, via LinkedIn, via Insta, and all the other 7 to 8 touch points, so that customers know that we exist and we also add value. So this is what we are essentially doing to reach out to more and more customers. And this approach has been working interestingly well because of the MCPs that are available now. Now, because like Instantly has their own MCP, Facebook ads have their own MCP platform, and also like Insta, all of these can be connected via MCP. What happens is you can have a standard list. I'll make a detailed video about it where you can have a list of accounts that you're going after, use that as your base. Now using that base, you can then use the Instantly MCP to essentially trigger emails. Now in that same base, because Claude or OpenAI is connected via MCP to all these platforms, you can use that same list to reach out to essentially the people via ads on Insta and other platforms, and also you can have LinkedIn posts which are going out to these people, right? So what happens is essentially Claude act as a brain where they are essentially reading data from all these platforms, unifying it, and then you are able to reach out to these customers again and again. So that is one thing that we've started to experiment with. If you would like to know how I have built all of this, just drop a comment below and I will essentially share. I'll drop a long video to essentially show you how we have built this system where depending on the list that we have, we are targeting them at all places, right? So that is what helped us move the needle a little bit from $500 to $800 over the past 1 month.